Hey there, beautiful being. 7 o'clock in the morning, down in the woods, and I don't know if you ever sort of wake up and you just feel like the pressure of the world on you. I mean, things are really, the normal operating level of the world, things are very strange at the moment, and we feel it. We feel it in so many ways. I tend to feel it in my sort of central nervous system, in my body, very often as kind of like physical heaviness and a sense of anxiety and so on. And yet my soul is kind of, clean, just like yours. And but there's this sort of pull between the two. So I forget sometimes that that you can move. So this morning, just got up. I made myself some ginger tea, some adrak chai, and I jumped in Shani. That's my car, Shani, and just drove down to the woods. And I've done my meditation. I've got my lovely Indian blanket over my knees, and the window's down a crack, so I can just hear the birds. And I was tempted just to kind of get out and sit on a log and kind of meditate, but you've got to use what you've got, and there's something so snug about a car sometimes, so that we can just kind of we have a place that's our own, that we can kind of move through the world, but we're not out of the world, we're in the world. So yeah, I kind of almost don't know why I want to share this with you, but just if you're feeling this way at the moment, and I think if you're a more sensitive person, open-hearted, meditator, yogi, we can pretend we're all spiritual and all that sort of thing, and that we're just kind of cacao ceremonying our way through the world, or asanaing our way through, and it doesn't touch us. Of course it does. We're all part of the same thing. And what I found in my own experience is that I'm not at war with what's going on, but I am the change. I am the way I live my life. I don't even feel like I'm trying to inspire anybody or anything. It's just that if I live the way that my soul tells me is the right way to live, not my head, because that's just going to run on the old conditional lines, and we can really mistake the ego for the spirit a lot of the time, and you see a great deal of that on the social medias and so on. But if we, as we do our meditation, as we do our practices, as we feel into the what is within us, we see that there's no difference outside and inside, that it's just the one life. I look at these trees in front of me, and I don't think firewood or trees. There is that part of it, but if needed. But I see beings, I see life in manifold forms. There was a rabbit down there a little while ago. There's a fallen bit of tree that looks like a dancer lying down, kind of in a really interesting pose. And all this new spring life is here. So, rather than being at war, we turn up. We turn up in our practice. We eat living foods, clean. We allow our spirit into every aspect of our lives, our work life, our financial life, it's not spiritual life, work, home life, family, it's all one. And so we notice where we're closed off in those areas, and allow the awareness to kind of start to penetrate into those. We drop out of the war, and we are. And if the rest of the world doesn't want to run on those tracks, then that's its problem in a way, because as you move towards what is, change has to occur, around you. So you can start bringing that into your actions in all of your different places. There's no need to try and persuade anybody of anything. Your own light lights the light of others, slowly, imperceptibly, a lot of the time. But it's not done by any kind of wishing or affirmation or, hoping that things will be different. It's done by us actually really doing it, really living. Not doing it, being it, being what we are. Not even what we say we are, but what we are. I love you very much. I raise my Adrak Chai to you. Have a great day.